Hello everybody, I'd like to welcome a special guest, Norris, from Plitvice National Park in Croatia. So, how was your trip to Barrie, Ontario?
Relatively straight.
Relatively straight?
Yes, more or less straight across the 45th parallel.
Oh, I get it. Well, being at the same latitude, I imagine the climates must be similar?
Yes, it's similar. It has short summers with harsh snow-driven winters. The elevation is 636 meters above sea level. And the fact that it is located between the coastal and continental climate regions is what drives the climate in the area. The characteristics that surround and make up the lake system, such as the primeval forest, the flowing waters, and the bordering mountain ranges, allow for various microclimates within the lake's region.
Okay, so now correct me if I'm wrong, but I've also heard that the northern lakes are built over a permeable karst limestone bed, whereas the southern lakes are built over an impermeable dolomite bed of mesonet rock.
Yes, that is true. The fault line runs northwest to southwest, plays an important role in dividing the two distinct regions. Unlike most tectonically formed lakes, the fault line runs across the lake basins in various locations, and the lakes do not sit in a tectonic trough.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is. The geological processes of precipitation of calcium carbonate play a huge role in the formation of Plitvice lakes, but it is not the only process which contributes to their formation.
Yes, to hear the process of this the travertine dams, which you're talking about there, it slowly backs the lakes up and makes these beautiful waterfalls, which we're seeing in the videos there that you supplied us with. And it's an ongoing combination of processes, both chemical and biological.
Right you are. It is estimated that certain bacterial colonies are responsible for up to 90% of the calcium precipitate on the natural travertine forming dams. The basic process is the moss grows on travertine dams. In the moss grows these bacterial colonies, which through another chemical process create and leave this glue-like substance on the moss. From there, the supersaturated calcium carbonated waters pass over the moss on the dams. The glue-like substance on the moss enhances the precipitation rate of the calcium carbonate from the water. Next, the moss and bicarbonate petrify and form rock. Rock formed in this way are called travertine.
Well, that's truly fascinating.
Right you are.
So through the process, these natural dams are raising the water levels of the dammed lakes and creating these waterfalls, which the dam's building up at a rate of something like 1 centimeter a year, I believe I read.
Yep.
And waterfalls are now 70 feet in height.
70 meters.
Meters? Oh,
amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
So Rob, what else do you know?
Well, I know that due to the lake's system's unique natural qualities, the area was deemed Croatia's first and still largest national park. Excuse me. The lake's surrounding the forest and are not only primeval but rich in biodiversity, and cover an area of roughly 300 kilometers squared or something.
Incredible.
I did some good reading.
Someone's done their homework.
From end to end, the 16-lake system runs approximately 12 kilometers. It drops 133 meters in elevation.
Yep. The
waters of Plitvice Lake are also known for their ever-changing color properties, which you can see in some of the videos there too. It's gray, goes from azure to gray to green and blue and a bunch of pretty colors apparently. Due to the levels of mineral organic presence in the water and the sunlight that reflects off them.
Someone has done their homework.
Ah, tried. Right you are.
There is a great variety of species found within the Plitvice National Park. For instance, there are over 140 bird species, 50 mammal species, 12 amphibian species, and several fish and reptile species. And let's not forget to mention the abundant insect community. Plitvice Lakes is home to Croatia's largest mammal species too, the Plitvice Lake brown bear.
Wow, that's really a diverse region for such a small area.
Yes, it is.
Well, I guess that's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank you for coming out, and I'd like to let our viewers know next week we'll be looking at the world's largest freshwater beach, Wasaga Beach. Thank you, Norris.
Thank you.
They're all.